Hey, welcome back. I thought I should probably cover a brand new pressing plant as part of my ongoing series, The Pressing Plants. That's where I talk about and show some fantastic examples of vinyl records that were pressed incredibly well and sound fantastic, at least to my ears and on my system. Now, about 55 miles south of where I am today, there is a new pressing plant called Paramount Pressing and Plating. They came online middle of last year. There's been a couple videos of couple VC members have toured the facility. I have not had an opportunity to do that yet, but I'm more interested actually in talking about the quality of the pressings. I have two examples with me today. There is an important, I'm going to call it a bellwether release that I am eager to get my hands on in June this year. I'm going to talk about that near the end of the video, so stick around for that. Now, a couple months ago, I picked up the brand new David Rawlings and Gillian Welch record, Woodland. And this was pressed at the brand new facility in Denver. And this thing is incredible. This sounds amazing. They had this gatefold package done at Stoughton Printing. These guys don't spare anything. And David Rawlings mastered this on a vintage Neumann VS80 lathe that he has in Nashville at their Woodland studios. There was actually an interview with David Rawlings that Michael Fremer did around about July of last year. I'm gonna put a little photo of that. But if you haven't seen that, it's a really good interview. So thanks, Michael, for getting access to David. Now, if you're interested in Gillian Welch and David Rawlings, I'm not going to go into the history. But they are a couple, they're a producing couple and artistic partners. And, David Rawlings goes all the way back to early Whiskey Town, and he worked with Ryan Adams a while. He has an amazing voice. Gillian Welch is, these two are a national treasure. Let's just kind of put it that way. And they have a new record label, Aconi Records. This is the pressing right here. So, Paramount Pressing in Denver. This has got kind of a weird history. This was the plant that was supposed to be operating to produce all of the Vinyl Me Please releases. As we stand today in early March, we're not really sure about the future of Vinyl Me Please. They've gone through a lot of left turns and iterations, and there was a huge scandal involved with this plant. I think a couple people got fired at Vinyl Me Please, and anyway, a new ownership team was put together. David Rawlings is a co-owner, and so is Gary Sahlstrom. Gary Sahlstrom might sound familiar. He was basically the lead pressing guru working with Chad Kassem at Quality Record Productions, QRP. Before that, he worked at RTI in California. He is an industry savant and is known as kind of just a master in this particular pressing and plating industry. So it's really cool. Paramount will do plating, and then they will press the records. They will do packaging. They can actually farm out packaging and covers and printing with partners that they work with. Or an artist can actually bring in their packaging materials, and everything will be coming off the press, bundled up, shrink wrapped, put in boxes, and shipped out to distributors. So it's about a 14,000 square foot facility. It's in the River North neighborhood of Denver, which is an up and coming kind of hip neighborhood these days, also known as Rhino. Again, I've driven by this place. I haven't had a chance or time to kind of make an appointment and go tour it. I plan to do that in the future, but I just want to talk today about, so first of all, this is one of the best sounding records in my collection. And then yesterday I picked up a brand new remastered repress of Gillian Welch's The Harrow and the Harvest. Look at this gorgeous cover work here. This is a gatefold as well. I've got a couple of hype stickers that just fell out. This was done at Stoughton, and it is a gatefold. Here is the Paramount logo. Really interesting. In doing a little bit of research for the video, I found out that one of my favorite graphic designers in America, based out of Portland, Aaron Draplin, actually was commissioned to do the branding and logo work for Paramount Pressing. So very cool. This just tells you that this was an all analog cut, mastered by David Rawlings, and then pressed at Denver's Paramount Pressing. There is the label. This sounds incredible. This has got an unbelievable soundstage, unbelievable separation, definition, clarity. It feels like you're in the room, and that's what you need for the music here. You really want an intimate experience. This is a Sunday morning, a Sunday afternoon, maybe even a late night Friday or Saturday record. This is really reflective. It's emotional. David Rawlings and Gillian Welch, their voices mesh so well together. Incredible acoustic guitar work. This is just an incredible record. How many times, drinking game, how many times have I said incredible in this video? Okay, so let's talk about what I alluded to at the beginning of the video. Robin Hitchcock has announced that there's going to be a 45th anniversary remaster and reissue of the 1980s classic by the Soft Boys, Underwater Moonlight. This is an original UK Armageddon pressing. This record is near and dear to my heart. This is just, well, first of all, it's a breathtaking listen. This is what you want in a vintage pressing. If you can find something clean, this is just full of slam, full of drive, really good separation. But I keep coming back to punch. And the dueling guitar attack of Robin Hitchcock and Kimberly Rue is just breathtaking, particularly on the amazing track 1, I Want to Destroy You, and then side 2, Old Pervert. Yeah, that is just a glorious listen. At the end of the song, there is just dueling interplay between Robin and Kimberly that is just simply chef's kiss. Now, there's been a couple reissues of this record that were done incredibly poorly. I'm looking at you, Yep Rock. I am really looking forward to a reissue, and they actually, in the press release, have announced that it's going to be pressed at Paramount Pressing and Plating in Denver. So, to me, I have a couple A1 audiophile grade records, the Gillian Welch and then the Gillian and David Rawlings record, that are just simply breathtaking. I am really looking forward to putting this new reissue through its paces. And of note, if you know this record, you know that Old Pervert on side 2, the reissues included a re-recording of that song that's kind of known as the disco version. It's kind of muddy, it's really kind of bass heavy, and it's not, it doesn't have the same lyrics as the original version of Old Pervert. They're saying that the original version of Old Pervert, God, I hope this doesn't screw up the algorithm for me. The original version is going to be on the new 45th anniversary release. I'm going to put some images up of what that looks like. There's going to be different configurations. I'm just going to go for the black vinyl, but there is different color schemes as well. There you have it. I wanted to talk about a modern pressing plant that is doing amazing things as we sit today. They're just getting started, but so far, the 2 records I have that have been pressed there are jaw-droppingly incredible. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll be back soon with something new and different. Take care.